Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And we have a very compelling contest here tonight. Two teams in the committee ranked basically even. The one side gets to enjoy a raucous, rowdy home field advantage. We'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And the runner takes off to his right. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down here for this offense. To throw, it's Johnson. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Touchdown, Kansas State. Strong game by this quarterback. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
UCLA offense will take over. First and 10.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20, 21.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
That gain makes it second and medium. Tailback with another carry. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking downfield, it's Martin. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Wildcats offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's Edwards. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to throw. It's Johnson. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll try the right here. There's some space and on the 30. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the first down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA is the ability to control the line of scrimmage and have good backs that can pick up big yards.
And the running back takes the handoff. A change of direction. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Martin. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
It's third down for the offense. They'll run it to the right side. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. He pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And the Bruins looking to cash in this red zone trip. Handoff to the back. Tackle made after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Martin. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out, gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. They're going to run it here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Over the middle and incomplete.
Incomplete on the spot. It's 2nd down.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Kansas State.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Edwards. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. Good job there finding the back on that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective 3rd down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the 1st down.
Keeping it on the ground here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Edwards. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Catch made on the out route.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field.
Slide 22. Slide.
Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Picks up 1. Second down coming up.
Okay, ready?
Here's the second down play.
Green 25. Ready?
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
They're 2 for 2 on third down this possession. Here's 3rd and 5. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. Oh, and he's got some space here. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
42 Spiders. 4-2 ready.
Here comes a handoff. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
1st down and 10. Takes the handoff again.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The Wildcats are in the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning, a chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. And the Wildcats pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Ringo. Jackrabbit.
1st and goal, handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
On the set.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking for 6. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The field goal is good, and they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. They'll hand it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Martin. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch downfield. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
The Bruins begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. To the air, it's Johnson. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running past the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And they're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wildcats will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Man, that is a big play by this offense. Now they move the ball into the red zone. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you better be ready because the momentum that they've created, they're probably going to take a shot to the end zone right here.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And now the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Martin. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Back out on the field. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
On the double.
They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Here's the throw deep downfield. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's the spin move. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. Looking for some space. It's Edwards. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Under pressure, just lets it go. It's a very quick throwaway. No man in the area, and here comes the flag for intentional grounding. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Pressure is coming. And the freshman making an impact play there.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in expecting the pass and blew up the play.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He made his first attempt, but this one is from 49 yards out. The attempt is no good. And the lead stays at 3 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
And the UCLA offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And looking for a big play here. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
First and goal, UCLA.
The Bruins looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal.
Get set, get set.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking to score with a run to the right. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the Bruins will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Here's a run call on third and goal. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And we're all tied up now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Kansas State Wildcats will take over. First and 10.
Wildcats offense back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Bringing pressure. The tight end has got it. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Okay, ready?
Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle made after the completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And it's a bunch formation. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Running back has it on a screen now. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Kansas State getting set with a first and 10 coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, the game is tied.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Kansas State has moved into the red zone now. Working tight windows. It's Johnson. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Handoff in a single back formation. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Martin. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The ball is caught.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical 4th down.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And they heave it deep downfield. The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Martin. Escapes the pocket. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The sure hands, it's Flores. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Having been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Running out of time in the pocket. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds his man. They bring him down quickly, a short and pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking deep here. Catch made down inside the 25. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, UCLA. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. The Kansas State offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. Few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
And the UCLA offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. He's going to hand this off. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He'll ride the back again here. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Martin. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Heading left after the handoff. Makes a nice move there. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he can't quite hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's 2nd down now.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Get set, get set.
He'll hand it off. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play.
Well, great job by this defense stepping up here, working with the lead. On the other side, offensively, about the only thing that went well there is at least they got out of bounds to stop the clock.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw. It's Martin. Catch made on the right side. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
4th down, looking to throw for it. The pass rush closing in. And he's brought down, a sack by the defense coming up big on this 4th down play.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on down.
Ball handed off, and it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made. He's found some room at the 45. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
A big play here that gets them down into the red zone. They're not thinking about a field goal, I assure you, Chris. They're trying to get 6 points.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance.